Who's leaving the UK? The UK is projected to be the biggest country to actually lose millionaires. New millionaires will continue, so be creative in the United Kingdom. Even more of them will leave over bad tax summit policies, even over social. I will see to share latest problems with the UK relation with wealthy people. Forget the fact that they're locking people up for posting things on social media at 12, 15, 18 months, sentences you may agree with or not. This really shows that what we talk about here at Wi-Fi Capitalist. Not so long ago, the Labour government was elected, but this party obviously doesn't care about the country and just wants to crush the rich. It reflects in the intention of the Labour Party to give back the money to the economy because they realize that the austerity hasn't worked at all in the country. The UK economy isn't the same that grew at a 6% rate like before. Proudly, the UK economy still suffers the effects of the mini-budget plan of the Great Quasi-Quartering that although having a PhD outcome left a great impact on Britain's economy in 2022, now the government will need to raise taxes to recover the economy. For example, the rich capital gains tax, including the so-called double get tax, you pay tax your entire life, you doll. They kill for you again, not once, but twice pension, tax. My money's worth I'm paying 40%, 45, 50% in taxes, Maybe 20 years ago I felt like it was a worthy trade. So now I want to go somewhere else where I can pay zero taxes. Latin America, you can go to east of Europe, you can go to Asia, you can go to the Middle East. You got so many options of places to go in today's world. Awesome. Foreigners and you have got a favorable tax system where the money you earn overseas isn't taxed unless you bring it into the country. That's the simplified version of it. We're going to get rid of that. It's been in place for hundreds of years, but we don't want people to bring their wealth. We don't want people to come and spend money. We don't want even if they pay more tax than the average person and not paying enough. So that was the first bonus. This situation is creating an exodus of millionaires from the UK. In fact, increasing such access would damage millions who don't. Save them as well and harm investment into the country. I want to live in Malaysia or Uruguay or Dubai. Those places, a lot of people love these countries with their own country income. What the thing about the UK at least for now is it is one of the more friendly Western countries in terms of the taxes if you do move and decide to take your business somewhere else. And so that is a bit easier to deal with, let's say in Australia or Canada, right? You can keep your UK citizenship, which it's harder. If you're an American, you have fewer impediments and appointments to make. For example, if a UK citizen is making £5 million a year in his business, wants to come and happy to hire somebody, people happy to pay some corporate tax, happy to move some of his stuff even under the conservative government that didn't exist, and now it's getting worse under Labour, so you're going to pay the price. The fact that they don't want people to come in and contribute taxes and dividends. Some people have heard that Dubai is a big place, and for some, it's not tax-free anymore for most entrepreneurs. For some investors, maybe there are dozens of tax-friendly countries around. But well, you can choose Uruguay or Chile or Panama places. To Europe, and I think what's it? One, to dictate where you'd want to go is language, weather, culture, lifestyle, and personal freedom. You say, I just moved to Dubai, you got nothing else will happen. You have to properly get out of the UK system. You probably want to move some of those assets or have to move some of those assets in some cases. You're going to be limited in terms of what you can do going forward. And so you're going to buy advice on that, but you're also going to want to make sure that you're not going to make this the situation worse by moving to certain places. Depending on what kind of business you have, what kind of investment you have, you have to understand how everything works together. Well, some people say that you need a backup plan for that. There's so many things that you want to consider. Nobody else covers this with such simplicity as Wi-Fi Capitalist does. And so I think it's this terrible attitude from the government. You saw it in Canada. You saw it in Australia. Now you're seeing it more in the UK. You have options. We can help you find them.